Five Sentences That Changed the Way I Think About Life by Miwa. Some sentences don't just land in your ears. They settle in your chest, take root, and slowly change the way you see everything. For me, there were five that came at different times in my life, but each one arrived like a quiet key, unlocking something I didn't know I had kept locked inside. The first was, not everything that hurts is trying to harm you. I used to believe that pain meant something had gone wrong, that discomfort was a sign I had made the wrong choice or stepped off the right path. But this sentence made me pause. It made me realize that growth often comes disguised as discomfort, that sometimes what hurts is not punishment, it's stretching, shedding, healing. And maybe the ache isn't a warning, maybe it's a signal that I'm waking up to something deeper. The second was, you are not behind, you're on your own timeline. I remember hearing this after comparing myself, again, to people my age who seemed to be doing more, achieving more, living more. I felt late to everything. But this sentence reminded me that life isn't a race, and there's no universal clock ticking over my head. I started to reclaim my time, to walk slower, to choose depth over speed. And in doing so, I began to hear my own rhythm, the one I had been drowning out with urgency. The third was, you don't have to earn rest. This one broke me. I had lived for years believing I had to prove my worth through exhaustion, that only after I had worked myself into emptiness did I deserve to pause. But hearing this sentence felt like someone placing a gentle hand on my shoulder and saying, you are allowed to be human now, not after. Slowly, I gave myself permission to rest simply because I exist, not because I finished a list. The fourth was, people can love you deeply and still not understand you. This one helped me let go of trying to explain every part of my inner world to others. It taught me that being misunderstood isn't always a failure. Sometimes it's just a difference in emotional languages. I began to treasure the rare moments of deep resonance and learned not to chase it constantly. Understanding, I realized, is a gift, not a requirement for love. And finally, the fifth sentence. Who you are in your quiet moments is who you really are. This one came when I was alone. No audience, no affirmation, no one to impress. I had spent so much time building a version of me that was palatable, admirable, likable. But in the quiet, I met a different self, raw, honest, soft. And for the first time, I thought, maybe she is enough. Maybe I don't need to become someone else to be loved. Maybe I just need to come home to myself. These sentences didn't change my life overnight, but they began a quiet revolution inside me, one that continues, day by day, as I relearn what it means to live, to feel, to be.